Good afternoon, friends and family. This is going to be another quick video about handling a firearm and things you could do to help you improve your accuracy. Now, before I begin this, I want to reiterate the 4 rules of firearm safety, which you should have ingrained in your brain and in the minds of those you're trying to teach. Rule number 1, treat every firearm as if it's loaded. Rule number 2, don't point your firearm at anything that you're not willing to destroy. Rule number 3, be aware of your target and what's beyond it, because people miss and bullets travel through things. And rule number 4, keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Now, last time we discussed this, I was talking to you about how to accurately, and let me show you that this gun is clear, this firearm is clear. I was showing you how to accurately hold the pistol to get a good, secure grip. You see this a bit of space? You want to make sure that your hand is all the way up there. It's better when I move this way. Instead of having your hand like here, you want to get a good grip right here. As I tell my kids, straight finger. Keep your finger off the trigger, right? As I told you before, you want to get a good grip here. That ensures that you maintain a good control of the firearm. Also, instead of teacupping the gun, which is putting your hand under here, what you want to do is wrap your hand around, stack your thumbs. The more hand that you have on the frame, the better you'll be able to control the recoil. Another issue that people experience when they're shooting is they tend to anticipate the shot. And by anticipating the shot, they feel the recoil and they start pushing down to try to resist it. Here's a tip to help you combat that. Now, this tip works well for Glocks because Glocks have a flat slide right here and you can place a coin on top of it. All you have to do, as you can see right here, put a quarter, here goes a little coin right on top of it. You see that? And the coin should barely move. So we'll see it again. The trigger reset. If by pulling the trigger, of course you don't do this with ammo in the gun. You make sure your firearm is empty. If you do one of these, you know you're anticipating your shot. Pardon me. So, to get better trigger control, I would go through that. I would do some dry fires. Now, keep in mind if you're doing a dry fire, a good firearm to do that with is Glocks. I'm not going to pretend like I'm an expert on the matter, but you could damage some firearms. So be careful, especially older ones, when you're doing this. Is there anything I wanted to remind you of? Make sure that you stack your hands. Lean forward. As I've said to you before, a lot of people try to create distance, so they lean back because they're scared. But if you lean forward, what happens is, and you got a good stance with your feet spread apart, what happens is you're leaning against that force that you're going to experience during the recoil. So make sure you try to lean forward. Don't lean back, because if you're leaning back and then you get pushed, it's easier to come off of balance. So if you lean forward and you can get pushed, it's not going to be as severe. That's all I have for today. Y'all be safe out here. I'll holler at you later. Peace.